Here are the top stories at this hour. The mass shooting in Jacksonville has left the city pained with the question of why survivors like Chris McFarland, who was grazed in the head, woke up this morning reliving yesterday's nightmare. For McFarland, he wants people to remember his two friends and not the tragic way that they died.
And right now, Dougherty County is still working to get disaster recovery funding from 2017. In April, the Department of Housing and Urban Development said nearly $65 million headed to Georgia for storm recovery. We now know $37 million is left for unmet needs, and part of that is guaranteed to come to the 31705 zip code in Dougherty County.
Welcome back to Fox 31 News at 10. I'm Aaron Leading.
And I'm Nicole Williams.
Well, new at 10, a Warner Robins man faces several charges tonight. The Crisp County Sheriff's Office says David Turner Jr. stole credit cards from Cordell Intermodal Service. Turner's accused of taking more than $200,000 in fuel. He's now charged with criminal trespass, 7 counts of entering auto, 20 counts of financial transaction card theft, 20 counts of identity fraud, 572 counts of financial transaction card fraud, and another 572 counts of receiving goods from fraudulent charges.
And new details unfolding on the man authorities say jumped on stage during the Beyonce Jay-Z concert in Atlanta. We now know Anthony Maxwell was actually cited for disorderly contact. He was released before being arrested. Maxwell now facing charges of simple battery. The couple was wrapping up the concert when he allegedly ran on stage and bolted after them. Dancers and security guards sprinted into action and stopped him before further contact.
A Georgia man faces serious charges after police say he stabbed his pregnant wife to death. Elvin Durant is charged with felony murder. Police found him in his garage covered in blood. Police found Crystal Durant stabbed several times in the head and the neck. Police say she was 8 weeks pregnant. Durant is being held in the Cobb County Jail without bond. A
community in Indiana is mourning 4 teenagers who were killed during a slumber party over the weekend. They were struck by a car while helping another driver whose vehicle broke down. Alex Durham has more from Jackson County.
On State Road 258, there's a pretty steady flow of traffic, but something that's slowing them down and making them look is this.
I mean, this is all we have left, and so if we don't come see this, then there's nothing there.
Groups of people dropping by this spot on State Road 258 in Cortland, Indiana. The same place 8 teenagers were hit by an SUV.
Just awful because they were all really good kids and it just came out of nowhere.
Brittany Watson was one of the 4 who died. Her mom shared this picture with us. She was 15 from Brownstown.
It's still crazy and I still don't believe it.
Jackson County Sheriff Mike Carother says the kids were at a birthday party a block or 2 from where one of their mom's cars broke down. They went out to help push the car off the road and into the driveway.
And then as they were doing that, another vehicle came westbound on State Road 258, did not see the vehicle or the kids, and struck it in the rear.
Balloons and flowers sit on the side of the road, left behind by family and friends. There was a vigil at Seymour High School Sunday evening. Today, counselors are there to help any students who may need to talk.
The kids are just saying it's horrible to even walk in the hallways without, just having the feeling of them being gone.
People in the community are holding each other close, praying for the families of the 4 teens who died and the 5 others who were recovering, including one who was in the car that was hit.
I woke up this morning still asking why these kids and why it happened. And I keep telling myself, people say stuff happens for a reason, but this didn't happen for no reason.
Alex Durham, WLKY News.
How's it going, folks? I'm meteorologist Matt Mackey. Let's go ahead and break down where we got today. Your average temperature in southwest Georgia, that's 91. Well, we got past that, up to 94. Storms held off till a little bit later. As a result, Dougherty County able to heat way up. Pretty hot out there, and you know the humidity absolutely made it feel a little bit worse than that 94 number you're seeing there on your screen. So that trend where the actual feels like temperature going to be higher than the actual measured temperature, yeah, that holds up through the week, even though I don't think we'll see any more 94. So stay hydrated, folks, low temperature only getting down towards 75 this morning. As we go throughout the day tomorrow, I think it's a little bit cooler. The storm action starts up a little bit earlier, and that storminess, that cloudiness prevents us from getting as warm, 89 degrees. You'll notice, I don't think it's a complete washout, but areas that do see rain could see a lot of it fall in a short period of time. So make sure you're going slow out there on the roads, taking it safe. You'll notice it's just afternoon and evening storms, and I think for most of southwest Georgia, it's going to be later in the evening. In a few minutes, we'll time that out hour by hour for you.